guys. Welcome to another episode of Life of the Lost. I'm Sam.
And Megan.
And welcome again to another episode of Life of the Lost.
It's been a long week, guys.
It has.
I was just thinking of maybe we can run down like 3 pros and 3 cons of the week.
Okay. You want to go first? And what would you start with, pros or cons?
Let's alternate.
Okay. So what are you picking now?
I'll pick con first.
Okay.
I think a con of the week was not being able to distribute time as well as I would like. It was hard because I think on Monday, or Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember, we woke up at 4:30. And then the next day it was 4. Next day it was 3:30. And it just felt like I kept trying to give us a little bit more time each day to kind of figure out, you know, how, like, to kind of get going faster so we can start things. So maybe we have like a kickstart. I don't know what my meaning was behind it. Just I thought like if we had a little bit more time, we'd be able to do A, B, or C. And it just never panned out that way. Like Monday, there was something crazy that happened and unexpected. Tuesday, which sucked because then it pushed into Tuesday. And then it kind of trickled like that. And I guess a specific example that kind of bummed me out that I'd apologized to you earlier today or yesterday was because you had asked me specifically on Monday if we could sit down and watch some of the, I was going to say Teen Titan.
Attack on Titan. It sounds like it. Teen Titans, Attack on Titan, same Titan.
Yeah. And I felt badly because you kept asking me like Monday, and then I totally couldn't Monday because everything was behind. Same with Tuesday. Then Wednesday came and everything, and it just got to a point where I had realized it was Friday and I still hadn't sat down with you and watched it. Like you'd think, you know, we work together at home that we would spend more time with each other, but genuinely this week we didn't eat together.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was a bummer.
I feel like maybe it was a little bit more leaning on you.
Oh yeah.
In terms of just feeling like
I have to do more.
Yeah, you couldn't do enough.
Yeah.
And so like I think you made choices like, for instance, like not, you know, eating lunch and dinner, you know, by where you were working, to I guess maximize your efficiency in working. And for me, I guess for me it's just I've realized that it's really hard to focus in on what I need to do. For instance, mix a song, because obviously there was a lot of sound and I couldn't focus, and I didn't even want to see if I were to try to. I genuinely, maybe this is on me, my mental perception, but I feel like I would have just irritated myself.
Yeah.
Because I'd just be like, why am I doing this? And then I'd be like really angry because all I hear is distraction. And then I'd say, well then, but that's kind of like on you because you decided to do this right now. Why would you do this right now if you knew that there was like multiple people in the same vicinity as you? Because it's just doing a disservice, you know, to yourself, I guess, by working yourself up. So I was like, like as much as I feel like I should have done it, I was just like, it's all right. Like you did 4 hours earlier today.
Yeah.
I know you wish you could do more this upcoming week. Obviously you're going to do more. So knowing that I did more in the morning and now I'm going to do more like this upcoming week made it feel a little easier for me to say, okay, just try and decompress.
Yeah.
And that's why I was maybe voicing to you that I wanted to watch a show, because I feel when you do something like that, it is kind of like a decompress. So it feels like you're able to kind of just jump back in, even though I know that you feel like you could work so much longer, which you very well could. But
I also, towards the end of the week, like my heart started feeling very like finicky. It felt very weak. And I felt as if like I wasn't sleeping enough. I wasn't. And I think,
we were waking up very early.
Yeah.
I can remember looking at my watch and looking at the clock, and I was like, "Geez, I have like maybe 10 more minutes. I could drink this coffee. Like it's not like 5. Like my God, it's like just turning 4.
It's funny because there used to be a time where I used to only wake up early, and it would early would be like 5:30, 6, and you would sleep in. And then we switched. Then you would wake up early and I would sleep in. And it's funny because now you just trust me with the alarm, and we always joke about like what time we're going to wake up. Like trying to outdo the other. And I'll say like, all right, Sam, what time are you going to wake up?
Wake me up in 5.
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Because you take things like mad serious, so I like messing around with you. Because the first time like you ever heard it, you were like, it was like we were like surprised and offended and just like, are you what the hell is going on? Like, kind of like, all right, bet. Like, you serious about that? Like, kind of for a second, even though you knew I wasn't, but you questioned it for a second, and that look on your face was just priceless. But then it then.
But now it's funny because it. But like I like that you kind of trust me because I have an alarm and I keep it in the front of the house and I force myself to get up to go get it, and then I just like come back, go to the bathroom and get kind of ready.
It's kind of like a blessing that you wake up so easily to things, because I would never have woken up to
Except on Thursday you woke up.
I did. I heard that. I was like, Megan.
Yeah, it kept you like kind of.
You know why? Because I was so tired. I knew that once you got up, I would get up because I would feel badly. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna put that one on you real quick, and. Because I know that you would, once you were aware of it, you'd be like, oh, damn. Like,
yeah, that's the problem. Like but it was interesting though, because I was up before the alarm every day this week because Oreo just like, I don't know why, but he was just up. He was just standing up. He was like messing around. He was rolling around in bed. And then the alarm would go off and I was like, shit. I just wasn't, and I think we were going to bed super late. So yeah, that was a long drawn out con, but that was on me. And I feel like, this week will be a lot better. Maya has spring break, so.
Yeah, sorry, I was just
distracted by Oreo.
Yeah, because he was trying to fluff up his bed, and I purposefully put my feet like directly into underneath it and made it mad, like his lump, and he literally was like focusing in on where this lump was coming from and trying to iron it out, only to realize something was over it. And then you put your foot underneath his bed. Yeah, and he pulled the whole thing over my foot, and then he was fine. But then he got tight because then he couldn't push the bed out, so he would just sit there like. And now I feel bad because he's kind of flustered right now.
He went to his other bed.
Yeah, spoiled. But yeah, I'm sorry.
What's a con for you?
A con for this week?
Yeah.
I think feeling like I could have done better with my music, like just more efficient. I feel like I've been in a bit of a rut, like a hole, where I'm getting into the cycle where I feel really good about a beginning of a song, like, well, not now currently, but like for the past like few months. You know how many songs I cycle through, you know?
A lot.
So I just, I've been feeling really good with a lot of the beginnings of the songs, but for whatever reason, I kind of like, I lose drive to do it. I know it's one of the like quintessential things like music producers go through, where you start off real strong with a track and you don't end up finishing it and you move on to another track for a variety of different reasons. Maybe for one, you can't get like the mix. For me, I can't, like, sometimes one of the things that bothers me the most is I can't get the kick to sidechain correctly with a nice enough flow that I'm happy with against all of the other instruments in my track. So I kind of move on for the sake of just writing, you know, to keep creating new things. But I don't ever finish a lot of the things. So now, like, I've really started to focus in on just trying to finish one song. And so I feel like I could have done a lot better, but the mid last week, I made a promise to myself just saying that by the end of this week, I'm going to have this song sent out to get mastered. So I'm giving myself that deadline. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm really like kind of frustrated with myself because I want to release more music and I need to get the ball rolling again. So yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely hard. It's hard to balance everything, but we're trying. We're not giving up. We're still here. It's Sunday night, and kind of wish I was getting ready for bed.
I wish that I just came back from a football game, but because it's Sunday, you know.
Oh,
NFL,
I'm like, what are you talking about?
NFL.
Oh, like as if we went to go watch a football
Yeah,
game. I feel
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because I miss fries. I miss drinking.
Yeah.
And
The camaraderie of going to the bar and watching the game with everybody.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and
Even though
the
we're like the
Raiders.
only Raiders fans there.
Yeah, I
And
feel.
it's always so interesting because like remember when we went and they're playing like the Seahawks and those girls there and then they're like giving us shit. It's like, yo, I just came to watch the game. I don't want problems.
Oh, you mean at the bar
Yeah,
around
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Yeah, it was they weren't Seahawks
They're
fans. They were Panthers.
oh Panthers. Yeah.
The Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Like for no reason, because we were playing them. I think.
You know when like somebody's like, you don't know exactly what they're saying, but they keep looking at you. They keep
Yeah.
like whispering, and then they're like, look, and then they turn around. And the problem was like at first I was like, yo, you're paranoid, Megan. When
No,
I turn
I saw-
around,
I
like
saw it
nobody
too.
is behind us, and every
Yeah.
time like they got up, they would look at us and like say something, and I was like, man, I wish I like. But then I was like, yo, I think they're a bit too drunk, so I'm just gonna stay to myself.
Yeah, because they're gonna create drama.
Yeah. I just want to watch the game.
They're
guys.
just waiting,
I
just waiting.
know.
They're like, "Yo, say something. I dare
That's
you.
what I felt
dare
like
you.
it
Say
was.
something."
Yeah.
Like two of you, just ready to pounce on somebody.
I followed one to the bathroom
Oh my
just to
god.
see if she was gonna say something.
Oh
I had to
god.
go to the bathroom anyways.
Oh,
But I was like,
God.
just like,
This is how I get beat up.
I was maybe like a drink or two in. I probably shouldn't have done that. But it's not like I was looking for trouble. I was just gonna see, like,
If they'd
like,
say something.
yeah, I guess. But yeah, that doesn't sound good. Sorry. Good thing it didn't happen.
yeah. That's true.
All right. A positive of this week.
For me?
Yeah. you
No,
can start
for
it
you.
off.
All right. Wait, what?
Do you have a one?
A positive for this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it or not, I really enjoyed that one day that I told you I was going to work out on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that workout. Like, I didn't burn as many calories as running outside like I said I was going
you
to
were
do,
inside.
but I stayed on that treadmill for a minute
Yeah.
and it was a workout. Like, I was like, holy shit, my heart rate was going. I was sweating so much. Like,
Yeah.
it kept getting in my eyes. I kept like wiping my shirt. I was like, damn, I should have had a towel.
Yeah.
And then this like lady was like, deadass trying to challenge me in the goddamn
I love those.
elliptical. I hate it. I'm like, yo, let me be. I'm just trying to erase myself right now. I'm pissed off at myself. Don't make me pissed off at you. And then I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, all right, bet. I'm a race you. I'm a win. And I literally stayed on
longer
and
because of it.
yeah, because I'm like, yo, I don't care. I'm gonna pass out on this thing. I'm gonna pass out. I'm not gonna lose. Like, you're gonna have to take my soul, God, because I'm not getting this off.
It just
this
reminded
thing.
me of that TikTok of
What?
the girl from Ozark.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me. Oh man, that was one of the best lines. I love how somebody like, thank you so much to the person who created that original idea of a concept of putting it on TikTok and relating it to something.
Yeah.
Because I would have never thought of that, and I wouldn't even remember that was a line. So I'm just so thankful that someone did.
Yeah.
Dang.
They're funny.
You know what I should do?
Huh.
I should start doing that.
I
'Cause
think
know
you'd be
mad random
I was
lines.
just gonna say that. I think you'd be really good at that. I was
Yo,
thinking
I'm
of
gonna. I know. I'm not even gonna say it in case somebody is on here and like listens and takes it.
No, I think you'd be really good at that.
I know exactly what movie I'm gonna take.
Do
from.
it
But
tomorrow.
I guess the conceptually, I guess I'd have to figure out like how I could make it funny. Maybe do like an Oreo video or something of him like.
I think it's interesting though, because for you, when you do things all the time and you're not trying to be funny, it's hilarious. So I feel like whatever you do, it'll be really funny.
You just have to film me more.
Yeah.
Just like of random like
Yeah,
to catch these moments in the act.
definitely. Little Oreo in the background, drinking water.
Yeah. Anyways, so that good
That's a
gym
good
workout was a con. I mean,
A pro.
pro.
I think a pro of this week, one would be, I'm really trying hard with Maya to battle these kind of fits of what would you call it? What? So an example. Friday night, sorry.
No, I wanted to, I thought like, I had a John Gruden thing on here that was like,
Try to press them. No, it's this one. Oh no.
Oh, busted.
no, that's why I thought I had
You thought
wanted
you had
to.
added it.
No, but I will. I will for next time.
Okay.
I want to put.
We have all
sorry.
these like little sound bite things. On
Yeah.
Here. We're using the Rodecaster Pro.
Yeah.
to record the podcast.
But I need to fill up more of these because I think they're really useful and I want to.
Definitely. But going back to Friday,
Yes.
so Sam wanted to try doing some vocals and stuff, so he wanted everybody out of the house, and I took Maya out, and she just did not want to go out to dinner. She's like, I just want to stay home. You can go out to dinner, and I'll just come with you after because we're gonna do dinner and a movie. And she's just being so stubborn, and I just don't want to stay home. I hate going out in public. And I was like, where is this coming from? Because I guess as a kid, I loved it. I just want to go everywhere my mom and dad went. So it's definitely different for me, especially because I feel like a lot of the time we're very cooped up in the house, working majority of the time. So I was like, oh, it's Friday. Like, we have an excuse to go out.
Yo, I can't wait till we're like out in like our own apartment.
Yeah.
You know, because it'll be so like, sorry, I don't mean to cut
That's
you
okay.
off, but the thought of it would I just feel like it would truly open the door for our minds to truly expand. And I'm like so hungry like you know,
Yeah.
I'm that hunger is turning into the idea of being able to craft your own space. And yeah, like
This week kind of like showed me obsession. Like how you are talking about like the hunger, about how you used to talk about like music and being like obsessed with it. Like I've never felt this obsessed.
because you're like fucking pissed off, like in a way, like you're kind of like, I need to learn more, I know I can do it, I know, like,
And
fuck
like
up, like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, let's go, like,
Yeah.
like you're gonna have to kill me, like but it's positive, it's not like negative, it's not like toxic, like, well, I mean, in a weird
I guess
way,
it
it's
can
crazy.
be if if you're not like taking care of yourself to an extent.
But a lot of that is borderline like
I
craziness, the
know.
obsession, like to
And I'm
craft.
like eating good and I'm running a lot, so I'm like, it's okay. But then my heart was like, yo, chill. I think you need to just go to
The
bed
one
a
thing
little
that
earlier.
we just need, which I'm trying to focus on too, because like you said, I'm like that,
Mm-hmm.
is just having that cool down. Because if you don't have that cool down,
I think
I've
that's
realized-
literally what's been happening. So when I am not motivated, I think it was like a Thursday or a
Because-
Friday, I was not motivated, but literally I have this playlist on Spotify and I listen to it and like my mind, I get so hungry to jolt out of whatever it is that I was tired of complaining about and just do it. Like just do work, just do whatever I wanted to do.
yeah, but like that's exactly what I feel like you can work on, which is that I was advocating for in terms of just the passion is there, the drive is there. But if we're all about not worrying about our drive, the maximization of the hours that we put in can be that much more efficient if we're able to rest our mind and not be in this go state, which is still good. But I'd rather be in a go state, get the same amount of work done more efficiently for 5 hours in a day than get the same amount of efficiency and burn 8 hours of the day working on it. And at
Yeah.
the end, just feel completely burned out and even more burned out the following day,
Yeah.
which over time, you know, that drive can really start to like just be like more of like a slow walk instead of like a jog that it used to be at,
Yeah.
only because there wasn't enough rest time, like equivalency of just like you going to the gym every day and working out your arms every day. Like in the first 3 days it's going to be like, all right, I got this. But then
Definitely.
the third day it's like, okay, I don't know if this is benefiting my muscle and maybe I should give my muscle a break to heal. So then the next day I work out in the same amount and intensity and it's like as if it's doing more.
Yeah.
Like with
Which is why I've kind of, like I do collages all the time, but I kind of slowed down this week a little bit and did other things like sewing this hat, kind of figuring out, cutting up a bandana, gonna piece it together and sew it back onto a hat. Just trying to do like other things to get my head out of the computer because it's like I already work 8 hours a day on a computer for my full-time job and then to work another like 4 hours, 5 hours at night, you know, it's kind of hard on my eyes. But yeah, just I guess switching it up, like you said.
Yeah, that's why I want an acoustic guitar. So just jam on it.
Yeah.
It'd feel nice. Because I love the sound of acoustics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the sound of the sliding of the calluses on your finger goes.
Ew.
You know
horrible.
what that means. You've heard
Calluses
that.
on your finger? No.
No, you get calluses on your finger from playing the guitar. But when you're listening to an acoustic set, maybe on your headphones or in like on YouTube,
Yeah.
you will hear them, and when they change notes, they slide their fingers up.
Oh.
But the calluses on their hands mixed with the slide of the metal creates this like metal like.
Oh. Maybe I hear it, but I'm not even understanding.
I'll show you a song later, and it'll open your eyes. So anytime you hear an acoustic
then
song,
it'll bother me.
I know. I mean, because I was curious too when I was recording once, and I heard that slide. I'm like, damn, like, can I get this out? But then I started listening to other acoustics because it has references. I was like, damn, this slide is in everything. It's weird, but anyways, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, going back to a pro, I think that, anyways, trying to get Maya outside, and we had movies. She wanted to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I hadn't seen the first one.
Since when is she a Sonic fan?
She's loved it recently.
That other girl did too.
So today we went to
a
kid spa for Maya, and we talked to there is a little area, and it was really cute because you could go in. They had a big screen TV for the parents and kids to watch.
They should just have better chairs.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel for places though, because like they're on the lower. What was that? They're on the Upper East Side.
Yeah.
Rent's crazy. I'm sure if they could afford it, they would.
But what's funny is that it low key reminded me of like for me, my experience, like a Mexican family Mexican party, because everyone I went to, they always line the chairs up on the outside of the wall. And for me, since I'm Jewish and I grew up like having seders and stuff, the family get-togethers were around a table.
Yeah.
But not to say that theirs wasn't, now that I'm remembering it. Maybe others are completely different, but the ones 2, 3 that I've like specific experiences that I'm mentioning, it was the big table was for all the food to be served. So when the food was ready, you'd go up and it would you just get your food and you come back down to wherever you were sitting originally with the line of the chairs on the side of the wall, and you just eat. And it was just interesting how
reminded you of that.
Yeah, when I went there, it reminded me of that, the chairs lined up on the wall, because like it's kind of funny how but the TV's right there. Why is half the chairs pointing to the side?
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm sure of COVID and stuff like that too. They don't want people to be super close. It wasn't a bigger room.
True.
But anyways, going back.
Sorry.
She wanted to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I hadn't seen the first one, but I was like, all right. And I was so exhausted and depleted. But I was like, all right, let's go. So we went to grab some food, and on our way, I was like 99.5% ready to go back home because she had her hair over her face. She was pissed. She had her stuffy. She just didn't want to walk because she didn't want to go out to eat.
Oh.
She was so pissed off that we were going to go out to eat and then go to Sonic. She just wanted to go straight to Sonic. And I was like, we can't, like,
it doesn't even start.
Yeah, it wasn't going to start till 7, and I just wanted to give you time to prep, get ready.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I had to stop her. We only got like half a block, and I stopped her and I was like, look, and I talked to her. I talked it through, and I guess I was just proud of myself for not getting upset and angry, because like that's my default, is just to like kind of just not be understanding, because I feel like that's kind of, I mean, I was a fucking handful when I was a kid, so I can see how my dad was super impatient with me, and so I kind of got a lot of that, not blaming him, because it's like I'm an adult and I'm trying to change my ways. But I guess that was a pro, because then talking to her and figuring out what it was that she was specifically upset about, and being able to go to dinner, have like a pretty good time, and then went to Sonic, which she was obsessed with. She was like doing cartwheels in the movie theater.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she wanted to get in super fast.
Are there a lot of kids?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of kids. And she wanted to
hard
get.
for Sonic.
I know, she wanted to get in there, but Sonic had just been released from another like a movie had just released, and the people are like, no, you can't go in. Like you have to wait for
Oh,
us
you
to
mean
clean it.
Oh, okay, okay.
A previous one.
Of Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
shit.
a lot of people a lot of kids were trying to get in, and they kept having to shoo kids out. Like you have to wait, you have to wait. So the second they let people in, all the kids just went running.
Wow.
It was like they were super, and she was.
I wonder
so
what
hyped.
it is with Sonic. Wow, it's making a
I don't know.
comeback.
But let me tell you, I reclined back in those chairs and I knocked out for 35 minutes. And I just woke up to Maya's little face like tilting over to me, being like, "Oh, hey, are you sleeping?" And I was like, no. And she's like, and then she's like, okay. And she leaned back, and then she does kind of what you do when I watch movies and I get tired.
Yeah.
She like looked back over at me really quick, but I could feel her before, like, because it was quick. I felt that movement, and I like had woken up again. She's like, you just look tired, huh? And I was like, yeah, just a little tired, Ma. It's all right. Or she had to go to the bathroom in the middle of it, and
Oh, no.
my contacts were, because I had been sleeping and my
Oh,
contacts
no.
had been in all day, they were like so dry, and I like couldn't see where I was going. She's running to the bathroom. It was fun though, and anyways, we got through the rest of the movie. It was like a 2-hour movie. It felt really long, but it was cute. It was cute.
You saw the Black Sonic in there?
No, it was actually just Knuckles.
Oh.
Oh no, Knuckles and the Tails, the yellow one.
I didn't see.
Dr. Egghead.
Yeah, that was Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Egghead.
So it was funny, and it was funny to see Jim Carrey kind of have kind of like side. You know how he was in The Grinch?
Yeah.
He had a lot of like moments from The Grinch. I'm obsessed with The Grinch during Christmas time, so I watch like 3 times during Christmas a year.
Yeah.
And so like it's funny the way he laughed is similar to The Grinch in certain moments, or the way he like screamed or yelled or said certain things. So it was just really funny. Could be completely unrelated, but it was funny. It was cute. So yeah, I was glad we had a good time, and I guess kind of to go off that I'm really glad we took her out today to the spa.
Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice.
I didn't even know something like that existed. You know, specifically
That's why
for kids.
Exploring stuff.
Yeah.
I feel next time I'm gonna take her out to like the park too. I feel like she needs to hang out with more kids and stuff. So
Yeah.
always gets better.
Yeah, and back to cons.
Yeah. A con.
I can start that one.
Oh yeah, I guess a con would be we didn't watch Attack on Titan.
We didn't finish it.
Yeah,
We did.
You know
yesterday.
why? I want to finish it because I just want to move on. So there's nothing else to feel like I
Like
want
you have
to
to do it.
watch.
I feel that.
You know, like give me peace. I'm like,
No, I feel that. What time is it right now? Do you want to tonight still?
yeah,
It's 8:30.
That'd be great. Well, maybe we.
Wrap this up right now.
Yeah, I mean.
No, like, yeah, I feel that. I'm like, damn, I still have to grocery shop too.
Well, at least a lot of the stuff we get is the same. It's not like we have to get all new things.
That's true. I only have to get a few things.
Yeah.
So no worries. But anyways, yesterday I guess it's kind of like a pro and a con. So I guess I'll just kind of leave it at that maybe. But it was really. I was really only planning on being out for like an hour. So I was gonna take. You were going out with one of your friends, and I was gonna take Oreo on a nice run, and I was planning like 3.5 miles, and we ended up doing like 4. And he wanted to go uptown. Sometimes I just let him take the lead, and he just wanted to run uptown.
Wow.
Yeah, we always go downtown. But it was nice. So we ran uptown. I realized we didn't have enough water. Stopped to get water. The scariest thing happened. We got to 125th, and there wasn't any e-bikes. So I get on a bike, realize there's e-bikes on 131st. But I had to get into the city, so I had to go on to Amsterdam, which is a few blocks in. Right now I was on the river, and there's a really nice bike path on the river. So I go a few blocks in, and there's a little boy, and he's kind of screaming for help because he is rollerblading and he's just really nervous and he's never rollerbladed before. He was laughing, but I think Oreo got really taken back and he got really upset about it. Plus, there was just so much commotion up there. Like, there was ambulances, there's people begging, like, so much more than down here. So I was just really kind of taken back with, like, so much happening. And I think maybe that overwhelmed him too. Anyways, he was already in a backpack and he tried to get out. And I didn't latch him inside the backpack because
You did last time, right?
Yeah, last time I did. This time I just totally just didn't. And so all of a sudden I feel him getting out while I'm on the bike, and I have one hand on the bike and my other hand is like grabbing him. I had him on the leash, so that was fine. I was glad about that. But he was on my shoulder. I had to get off in the middle of the intersection and then kind of drag us to like a garbage can, tilted the bike there, got out. I gave him like a hug. He was like freaking out, trying to calm him down, and people were like walking by, just being like, "Oh, that's so cute." I'm like, "Don't take my dog." I just felt like so vulnerable, just because I'm not used to like being out of my area.
That'd be
I
crazy
guess.
to call me. Somebody stole Oreo.
Oh my god! I already knew you were gonna be pissed off at me because I didn't, not pissed, but like kind of a little disappointed that I didn't latch him inside the backpack. And so I was like, "Yo, can we just get this over with and let me just get that e-bike real quick?" It was just kind of
Yeah, that was me last night.
yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna walk him anymore. I'm terrified.
Yeah,
I'm so
'cause
happy.
We need to get him a new leash. It's now come off twice, and at first I thought it was me that didn't latch it correctly, but it happened last night with Sam, and
Yep.
it's scary.
His life flashed before my eyes. I literally just envisioned myself coming upstairs telling you that he like got hit by a car. That's how scary it was for me.
I can't even imagine that.
I know. That's why I just, after I caught him, like he didn't run away, but after I got him and I hooked him in, we're going upstairs. I'm not fucking
Walking
messing
around with you
in there.
anymore.
Yeah.
I feel that. Anyways, then we went up to go get this e-bike, and as I'm going down this hill, I'm realizing like I'm not sure if it's working. And then I'm riding past this police department and I'm realizing like this isn't working. But then it started working. So I was like, oh, awesome. Like the e-bike's working. Maybe I just needed to like pedal a little bit faster or something. But I get on the bike path and it stops. And I was like really bummed because when you're on an electric bike, it's a lot heavier than the regular bikes and you can't switch gears. So the wind is like going towards us or against us. And it was really frustrating because he's on my back. I'm biking. There's people going like so much faster than me, and I was like, no, I got an e-bike because I just wanted to like quickly get home.
Yeah.
And it took like an extra hour, me like biking, and then I had to get off because there was a lot of hills, because we were kind of going up towards the inside of the city.
Yeah, it gets hilly uptown.
Yeah, so
Really hilly, actually.
it was just kind of a bummer, and I just
Do you
was
remember
like,
when we were walking uptown and we walked and there was this huge
The park?
cliff?
yeah,
And we had to walk all the way up that cliff? That was
at night.
ridiculous.
That was New Year's, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I was so freaked out.
we were like coming from 125th
Yeah.
and the east side all the way to the west side.
Yeah.
And we saw it. I was like, since when is there a goddamn cliff in Manhattan?
Yeah. That was interesting.
I remember looking all the way up. Like a goddamn crater rose from the ground.
Yeah. It was a park, and then we had to walk through the park.
But a park with a cliff?
Yeah.
It wasn't just a park.
That's true. But anyways, yeah, that was just kind of like it was a fun because we got to run a lot, but just a con because it was really hot, and I just felt bad because I felt like he had anxiety, and then I was having anxiety, and then of course we're so close to being home. This biker stops us and is like, "Hey," he's one of those professional bikers, the ones with like the padded booty like shorts.
What's up, Chad?
Yeah, it was a Chad for sure. And he said, "Hey, you're riding the bike wrong. Your seat should be a lot higher." And I said, "Yeah, I was like, "Well, if my seat's up any higher when I stop at a stoplight, I literally will tip over and I can't, like, my feet won't touch the ground, and so I have a hard time." He's like, "Yeah, that really doesn't matter. Your seat's up too low, or it's too low. You really need to raise it." I was like, "All right, thanks for letting me know," and just like kept walking. It was just, I was like, I'm so depleted. And the problem was I hadn't eaten that day, so by the time I got home it was 2:30. I left at 12.
Oh.
And it was 2:30, and I was just so tired. The sun had taken like so much energy out of me. I got home. I told Maya, I told your mom, and then I made myself like a smoothie, and I just knocked out. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, I came home and you were like knocked. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. It was
either you are like really pissed, or you're just like,
I can't sleep when I'm pissed.
Really?
No.
I think like I thought you could.
No. When I'm upset, I cannot sleep. When I'm upset at you, I can't sleep. Maybe other things.
Yeah, I mean, like in terms of maybe you were upset with something else. So it's just like,
oh no.
You know, when you get like frustrated, you're just like that stress sleep where you're just like,
yeah. I can understand that.
So then when I came home, I thought something like that happened,
no.
or like you weren't feeling well or something.
I was so depleted. And it was super cute because after I woke up, Maya came next to me with her little whiteboard and she was like, okay, I'm going to be your therapist today. Tell me how you're feeling. And she like wrote down, like, I was like, I'm depleted. And she spelled that, she butchered that so bad. And then she butchered every other word. And it was just really cute though. She was just trying to be really sweet. And it was funny because she's like, okay, I think the cure to this would be to go to the spa. And that's why we went to the spa the next day, because she wanted to go there. And by then it was like maybe 3:30. And I was like, I just kind of want to chill for the day. I don't really want to go out. But yeah, that's how I was like, okay, let's go to a spa. But I genuinely thought she was kidding. I thought we were going to do like face masks at home and like do our nails and stuff like that. She's like, no, like, let's go. I'm ready right now. And she's never, like I said, she doesn't really ever want to go out. So the fact that she wanted to go out right then and there, I was like, wait, what? For real right now? She's like, yeah, let's go.
But I'm happy we went and she forgot.
Yeah, this morning she totally forgot about it.
We're going to the spa.
She's like, oh yeah.
That was nice.
It was nice. She got upset about socks this morning though.
Yeah, I just want to get there on time.
I know. She's a little finicky with like the fabric and things like that. My brother was too.
What we just gotta do, honestly, is just throw out all the clothes she doesn't like anymore.
It's
and just like
primarily socks,
right?
Yeah.
Man, I remember when it was underwear. That shit sucked.
Oh yeah, it used to be underwear with her, and then it went to pants.
Yeah.
And she could only wear a certain kind of pants.
I think all she needs is some shirts and socks because she doesn't have that many shirts.
I think she does. We just
really?
Yeah, she has a lot of shirts. My aunt just bought her like 10.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Is that recent?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The problem is like when she goes and searches for things, sometimes she just throws them.
Yeah.
And then they go through the laundry and it's like, wait, I have no shirts, and I'm like, yo, you just had 10 shirts here. And she's like,
yeah,
oh,
I'm
no.
sitting here thinking all those shirts are like dirty, so I
threw
throw them in the laundry.
I know. But yeah, that was like a pro and con. I think overall the week was just filled with distractions. And I think moving forward, I think I'm going to just give you my phone.
That might be a good idea.
Because the problem is I think about things like, oh, hey, I need to get him a new leash. And then I go on Amazon and then it's like recommended for you. Dog biscuits or something, and then I get down. Yeah, then I was like, oh, speaking of dog biscuits, my friend's dog just died. And then I go to Instagram, check on them, and then I was like, oh, speaking of her, I remember, and it just like it sucks.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. You text me, I won't text you back for like 3 hours because I'm like, what, should I give him a text? I'm like, no, I'm just like updating the song, like uploading it to like sorry, I'm gonna look at it right now. You're like, you saw it though. No, I'm sorry. Done. You weren't on your phone for the last 3 hours, Sam? No.
Shit bothers me sometimes. But I feel that. I also don't want to go in while you're working because I understand like how important it is to not have distractions, and I'm just fucking filled with like.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting on medicine for it, but I was like, I'm gonna just try another week to try to do it on my own because I think I'm capable. There's a lot.
Just leave your phone in the other room after you wake up. You know.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
So you don't go.
Just put static on. No, I really do.
Yeah.
I work with that on. It's helpful because Oreo makes noises and everybody's up and the construction guys.
I can't wait till that's over.
Yeah. Little Oreos knocked the hell out.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if we're going to make it through all the other pros and cons. If you want to think of any you want to talk about.
I don't have any just right now, I guess, maybe just more just good chi, like, for this upcoming week.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me, the hope and the strength to carry out everything that I want to get done this week, which is a lot. And I'm really happy that Maya is with her mom for this week, and I can really just focus in on working before work and working after work. And hopefully, maybe if we work hard after work long enough, we can have like an hour before we get ready for bed, because even get ready for bed is a chore within itself. Just to cool down, like watch something like where you don't think about anything for like even just 1 hour, or maybe 1 hour tops,
or
just,
like, to be honest, like, even what I've been thinking of too is like playing a game. Like, I wouldn't mind playing like a card game, or like,
that'd be good. Like, just not
Mancala.
thinking about like anything related to what we were doing for the past like total 12 hours. Like, because I need to like,
decompress.
just let it go, for a sec. But speaking of,
yeah, I'm getting so
it's
tired right now. I know, I'm trying not to.
I thought we were in the thing.
I still gotta edit this and put it out.
Okay. But I think this is a pretty good
How about this?
one
If you clean
straight
up,
shot.
If you clean up, oh yeah, there's nothing to edit. It's just like
Just updating it and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
putting it on like, to distribute to all the podcast thingies and YouTube and stuff like that. And figuring out the title and like description, silly things like that, which should only take me 30 minutes. But how about this?
Yeah.
Maya made a tent, and like the table and blankets are still up. If you could put that away.
Yeah.
And because what happens is like if I go into that room and there's like a lot of mess, and I can't sit there and watch a TV with you. I'll just want to clean.
I'll clean it up now.
Yeah, and then I'll do this, and then we'll watch Attack on Titan.
Sounds good.
If you can keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
I had some of the drink you gave me earlier, which has caffeine in it, and it's not good on my body right now. My body's like, yo, I don't even remember the last time I had caffeine.
Well,
I'm feeling hot.
Learn that.
Like hot flashes right now.
Well,
and
out.
you have to take out Oreo. Yeah. You have nighttime duty.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said,
we'll wrap it up, and we will catch you next week.
Yeah. Peace, guys.
See you later.